In 1971, a psychologist put ordinary people in a prison. None of them were criminals. None of them had ever been in trouble. They were college students, smart, normal, good. Within 6 days, he had to shut it down. Philip Zimbardo was a professor at Stanford University. He wanted to answer one question that philosophers had argued about for centuries. Are humans naturally good, or does the situation we are placed in determine who we become? To find out, he built a fake prison in the basement of Stanford's psychology department. He recruited 24 male college students, all screened for psychological stability, all considered normal by every measure available. He randomly assigned half of them to be guards, the other half to be prisoners. That was it. No training, no script, no instructions on how to behave, just a uniform, a role, and a basement. On the first day, nothing much happened. The guards were awkward. The prisoners were relaxed. Everyone knew it was just an experiment. By the second day, everything had changed. The prisoners staged a rebellion. They barricaded themselves in their cells and refused to follow orders. The guards crushed it. They used fire extinguishers to blast the prisoners back. They stripped them naked. They made them clean toilets with their bare hands. Nobody told the guards to do this. They invented it themselves. By day 3, the guards had begun psychological torture. They woke prisoners at 2 a.m. for pointless roll calls. They denied bathroom privileges. They forced prisoners to repeat their ID numbers until the words lost all meaning. They made prisoners mock and humiliate each other. One prisoner had a complete psychological breakdown on day 2. He screamed, he cried. He could not stop shaking. Zimbardo let him go, then replaced him. By day 4, the remaining prisoners had stopped thinking of themselves as free, people temporarily playing a role. They had become prisoners. They believed it. Their body language changed. Their eye contact disappeared. They stopped using their names and only used their numbers. The guards had also changed. Some of them began coming in early for their shifts, volunteering for extra hours. One guard in particular, referred to in the records only as John Wayne, became genuinely sadistic. He invented new punishments. He enjoyed it. He was a college student from California 6 days earlier. Zimbardo himself was not immune. He had assigned himself the role of prison superintendent, and he began to think like one. When a colleague visited and expressed horror at what she saw, Zimbardo became defensive. He argued with her. He told her the experiment was running perfectly. She was the one who made him stop. Christina Maslach, a psychologist who would later become one of the world's leading researchers on burnout, walked into that basement and said, "This is not an experiment anymore. This is real. You have to stop it." Zimbardo stopped it on day 6. The experiment was supposed to run for 2 weeks. The results shook the academic world. Zimbardo published his findings and concluded that it is not the person but the situation that determines behavior. Given the right conditions, authority, anonymity, and permission, ordinary people will do terrible things. He called it the Lucifer effect. But here is where the story gets more complicated. In 2019, researcher Peter Simons obtained the original audio recordings of the Stanford prison experiment. And what he found changed everything. The guards had been coached. Zimbardo's research assistant had told the guards on the first night, "You can create in the prisoners feelings of boredom, a sense of fear, some degree of arbitrariness, that their life is totally controlled by us, by the system. You, me." The guards were not acting naturally. They were following instructions. So what does this mean? It means the Stanford prison experiment did not prove humans are naturally evil, but it proved something equally disturbing. It proved that ordinary people will follow instructions to be cruel. That authority alone is enough to make normal people cause suffering. That we do not need to be naturally evil. We just need someone to tell us it is acceptable, and we will do the rest ourselves. Zimbardo spent the rest of his career studying evil. He concluded that almost anyone, under the right circumstances, is capable of almost anything. Not because we are monsters, because we are human.